Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life. I'm back today to share with you guys my October melting basket. I believe I was in Martha's group on Facebook and people were already talking about what they were planning on warming for October and what they typically are in the mood for, and that got me to thinking about what I wanted to warm for my October melting basket. So I was just gonna focus on Scentsy, but now that I have quite a bit of a vendor wax collection, I do want to focus a lot on that and my Scentsy too. So I've got one bin here of vendor wax and then one giant bin here of Scentsy. So my goal is in October, the ultimate goal would be to warm everything. Now, do I want to finish it off? Scentsy, yes. Vendor, if I get through it, I get through it. But Scentsy, since I am trying to, one of my wax goals for 2025 is to get half of my collection down. I definitely want to make these all empties by the end of the month. Will I be fruitful? Who knows? But I figured I'll have one little basket of vendor to break up the monotony of warming Scentsy, so that way I don't get bored with it. So we'll go ahead and start off with Scentsy first, since I am a Scentsy consultant. And if you aren't aware, I do have a website, wicklesscandles.scentsy.us, which I might be changing soon just to match it to my YouTube channel here in my Facebook page. So stay tuned and I'll make an announcement on the community page if that's the case. But if you are not already working with a consultant or have questions, I would love to be that person for you. Just let me know. Message here, message me on Facebook, Instagram, what have you. So another one of my wax goals is to work on my brick collection. So I did pull out Sugar Cookie. I only have about 2/3 of it left, to be honest. I did get this in a Scentsy Club. You can only get Sugar Cookie as an available fragrance in Scentsy Club in brick form. So that is a perk of having a Scentsy Club. Even if it's just a one and done, you create it, you let it ship, you cancel it right out, you can get access to some exclusive fragrances, and Sugar Cookie is one of them. So I do plan on warming this by itself, but also using it as a mixer in different things as well. I plan on finishing out another bar of Midnight Fig. I love Midnight Fig. It's got like earthy fig and golden berries and woods and musk. It's so good. So I definitely plan on doing that. I also need to warm this Fairy Tale pumpkin. It is literally going to leak from the packaging soon. So I definitely need to warm it. It smells like midnight black raspberry licorice to me, and add a little bit of like pumpkin jelly or pumpkin puree. It's very odd. You have to like licorice because there is licorice in the scent profile, but I really enjoy it. So if anybody has Fairy Tale pumpkin bars that they need to unload, I'm your girl. All right. We're also going to warm everything nice. This was very controversial, the round of Bring Back My Bar that it returned in. There was a lot of people that loved it, a lot of people that hated it. To me, it just smells like pumpkin pecan waffles. It's very roasty, very nutty, but it's got this deep, decadent bakery pumpkin quality that I really enjoy. So I'm super glad that it did come back, because I do have it in my club now and I'll forever get it. Toasted apple butter. This was one that also came back in Bring Back My Bar. It's going to be available in the upcoming Scents of the Season for 2024. So I did remove it from my club, and I do have this bar and one other one in my stash. So me warming this bar, now that I have had this bar for almost a year, is going to allow me to decide whether or not it is something I'm going to re-club when it becomes an available fragrance again. So I definitely want to work on that. Pumpkin Sticky Bun from Gordy Goodness collection. I do want to warm this one again because, like I said, on warm, that coconut crème note is like non-existent, but I get a very rich, dark caramel that I really enjoy. So I definitely want to warm this again to see if I still want to keep it in my club. And you're going to see a theme here for October. There's a crap ton of pumpkin scents in here because October is like when I warm pumpkin. Usually September and like some of October is apple, but October is predominantly my pumpkin, like my pumpkin spice season. Pumpkin marshmallow. I actually am going to do this, where is it? It's my mix, and I've talked about it on my channel before. It's my mix of pumpkin, marshmallow, and around the campfire. I normally also include vanilla bean buttercream, but I'm completely out of vanilla bean buttercream, hence sugar cookie. So we're going to attempt the mix with sugar cookie this time and see if I get the same results. But we will be going through a pumpkin marshmallow, which, again, this is another controversial one that not many people liked. I really like pumpkin marshmallow. There's something about it. It's just guts of a pumpkin with a little bit of sweet vanilla, like marshmallow foam. Love it. And around the campfire is just a sweet campfire scent. You can basically mix it with anything and it's going to make it phenomenal. So we're going to go through those. We're also going to do warm pumpkin drizzle. Why this never came to catalog, I have no idea. It was a scent of the month for October of 22. It came out with the Tiger's Eye pumpkin warmer that's actually in clearance right now. This one is pumpkin flavored pineapple upside down cake. That's literally what it smells like. But when this ages, the butter notes in here just get so much richer. It's so good. Porch pumpkin. I had this. I got it like in one of those curated bundles in a flash sale. This one's got like acorn or oak and pumpkin. It's kind of like a woody pumpkin, but there is some sweet and freshness to it. So we're just going to warm it. We're also going to attempt white pumpkin and driftwood again. Last year, I could not get this to perform for me whatsoever. This bar has been sitting for an entire year. So I have high hopes that maybe this is just a scent that I just have to wait a year to warm. But it's so good. It's, I don't know, it's like cologne-y, but it's also like beachy pumpkin with the driftwood, smoky. It's so unique. So I definitely want to give it another chance where it is in catalog now, and now that that bar is sat. Pumpkin cashmere. I did kick this out of my club. It's just becoming too squashy and too like, yeah, too squashy and funky now that it's sat a while. And it's not the same bar that it was when I first got it as a scent of the month last year. So I'm just going to warm through the 4 that I have. I want to add sugar cookie to it. That's a plan of mine. See how that goes. Oh, I have a reason for that one. I'll wait. Some of these I have them in here for mixing strategies. Okay, so we do have a couple Disney ones in here. So I do have Villains Just One Bite. This is like a molasses apple. I do want to warm that. And then I also have Jack's Obsession, which is basically, to me, it smells like the inside of a McDonald's baked apple pie, but without the bakery note. So I do want to warm this with salted caramel toffee. I'm going to do a mix of it. I've never done the Jack's Obsession with salted caramel toffee. I've always done just like a basic apple and Johnny Appleseed or something like that. So I am going to try that with the salted caramel toffee. Also with salted caramel toffee, I also want to add Apple Spice Season, which is from our Harvest collection. Currently, I have a partial bar because I feel like it just needs something. It's too nostalgic 90s apple spice scent that it needs something. So I want to see if mixing, since Jack's Obsession and Apple Spice Season are both spicy apples, I want to see what the difference is. So just my thought process there. Also from the Goody Goodness collection, I'm going to finish off my Spiced and Spirited bar. I really like how this reminds me of maple rum cake. And it's just got that mapley brown sugarness. But I need to warm it again to see if I do want more, if I want to club it. Also from the Goody Goodness collection, Berry Good Pumpkin. I still have quite a bit left of this bar. We're just going to warm it again, see how it goes. Let's see, Berry Apple Shortbread from our Harvest collection. I do want to warm that again. I only have 4 cubes. For some reason, now that it's sat for a month, I'm getting more lemon. I'm getting more lemon, and I'm getting more of a funk note, like a sour cream cheese type of thing. And I'm not sure why, because I didn't get it originally. We're also going to finish off Pumpkin Roll. I only have 3 cubes left in this bar, so we're just going to wrap that up. Also, Mandarin Moon. This is my favorite orange spice scent, so we are going to warm that. This is my only bar, you guys. I thought I had a lot more, but I guess I warmed a lot of it last year, so. Also, Custard Apple. The color is Halloween, so the green color reminds me of Halloween. The scent itself is more of a summertime fruit, but I think it's gonna mix really well with the Berry Apple Shortbread. I want to do like 1 cube to 1 cube just to play with it. Sugar and Spice. This is literally Good and Plenty black licorice. Perfect for Halloween. As well as Ghostly Greetings. This is another perfect one to have. It's like a plum bourbon type spice scent. Satin Sheets, because ghosts are made of sheets. I gotta have a bedroom bar in here somehow. Love Satin Sheets. It's just sandalwood and vanilla. And then Hemingway. I love Hemingway. It's very like applewood cologne. So good though. Cinnamon Woods, which is by far a stellar knockout performance from the Harvest collection this year. I definitely want to rewarm this because that was just beautiful when I first warmed it. And Hollow Harvest, I do want to revisit this one again. It's like a pumpkin sweet smoke embery woody bar. So that's what I'm going to work on for Scentsy. Now for Vendor, I've got 3 vendors in here. I have Walmart, Better Homes and Gardens at Walmart. I also have Melting Memories, and then I have Lavender and Speckles that I'm going to work on. So for Melting Memories, I have a couple that I previously got over the summer that I want to try to finish up. One of those is Coffee Waffle Cone, which is espresso, sugared vanilla waffle cone, and her Vanilla Bean Noel. The espresso in here is like fantastic, and I do want to, when I warm this, put in maybe a warmer or 2 Salted Caramel Toffee by Scentsy and see if that gives me like a barista heaven type of thing. Her pumpkin fluff is just phenomenal. Ugh. It smells like pumpkin fluff and nutter sandwiches. I love it. It's so good. Her pine cone cookies. Ugh. So fucking delicious. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. Love her pine cone. And this one has roasted pine cone, sugar cookie, and cashmere cream. The cashmere cream is what elevates it to a whole new level. And then from her newest fall pre-order, I do have a couple that I am going to warm because her wax is ready. Like, it doesn't need any cure time. Her birch buttercream and pumpkin pine cones, which is basically her birch buttercream. And then you add in pumpkin pecan waffles and roasted pine cones. So good. Also, Halloween Town, which has torch marshmallow, toasted pumpkin spice, crisp fall air, cedarwood, and dried autumn leaves. The torched marshmallow in here is just so unique. Love it. And then Hay Rides in October, which is toasted walnut, sweet hay, autumn breeze, golden leaves, caramelized apples, and kettle corn. It's literally like you're sitting on a hayride eating kettle corn out of a bag, and then you're also drinking hot apple cider. So good. And then in her mega snacks, I am going to do her Sweet Fig and Palo. This is an actual blend that I came up with her for her fall pre-order. Oh, it's so good. It's brown sugar fig, buttercream, and Palo Santo. It's like the perfect dreamy, creamy, figgy scent. Love it, love it, love it. For Better Homes and Garden from Walmart, I am going to do my brownie pecan pie. It's my favorite one by them. It's like almost a dupe to Scentsy's brownie batter. It's very saturated, very, very much the sweet pecans and then the brownie batter and all of that. So good. And then from Lavender and Speckles, I do have a few in here that I do want to try using up. So we got her Masala Chai Pine Cones, which is nutty and spicy masala chai, fresh baked cinnamon buns, and roasted pine cones. Her pistachio and caramel cake. I cannot wait to get more of this on my customs order. This has that cherry leaning pistachio that I absolutely love. So it's a sweet vanilla cake blended with caramel and maple drizzle with cherry leaning pistachio. It's so decadent. Oh my gosh, so good. A couple from her favorite sampler that I still have yet to try. I've had Donut Shop and Palo before, which is just cinnamon sugar donuts and Palo Santo. I've had this before and I do like it. I just want to warm some more of it just to get through that favorite sampler. But also from her favorite sampler, Pine Cones and Spice, which is roasted pine cones, cinnamon buns, creamy frosting, and pumpkin pie spice. I think it's definitely for October with the pumpkin pie spice. Yeah, totally. And then Mountain Espresso, which is a blend of citrus, cinnamon, blue sage, amber, tonka, cedarwood, and espresso. Oh yeah, you definitely get that espresso hit. And then these two were new from her July pre-order. We've got Autumn Flannel, which is cozy autumn flannel blended with smoked cedar and Palo Santo. That smoked cedar and Palo is very strong in here, but the flannel kind of makes it like a cozy comfort scent. And then Apples and Pine. This one is Mac Apple, roasted pine cones, and a hint of pumpkin pie spice. Oh, this is so good. This is definitely a repurchase for me. I haven't even warmed it yet. Just the scent appeal alone is like reading to me. But that is what I plan on warming through in October. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, kind of give you some inspirations. What I plan on doing for October is I am going to start doing a weekly what I've been warming video, and then I will showcase an empties video. I won't go like into full detail, but I'll just show like what I was actually able to completely use up. But at least I can do the weekly videos, so that way you guys can see more of like my mixing suggestions, especially with LTOs. If I'm mixing things that are an LTO, if you can see that while it's still available, I would prefer that than you see the video after it's been retired. So let me know in the comment section what you guys are planning on warming for October. Do you have a specific vendor that you're focusing on, or is it just kind of like a hodgepodge of your collection? We'll keep the conversation going, and thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Talk to you next time. Bye, guys.